Welcome everyone to this distance learning session on getting formative with Google Forms. My name is Tom Campsey and I serve the Northeast Independent School District as an Assistant Director of Curriculum and Instruction for our science program. As a teacher, I used many different assessment tools to deliver content and provide students with immediate feedback. In my experience, I have yet to find a tool as versatile as Google Forms. If you have not yet navigated to our Getting Formative with Google Forms website, please do so at this time. Please note that accessing the site requires you to be logged into your NEISD Google account. In today's session, you're going to need to use the resources located on this Google site that have been created for you. Please take a few minutes to navigate the site and look at the resources. So if you're ready to get started, click on the link to fill out form. This form automatically collects email addresses from teachers in NEISD, so it requires that you are logged into your district Google account to interact with the form. Start by filling in your first and last name. Next, you must prove you're not a robot by identifying the mass of the rock. It looks like the mass is about 355 grams. However, when I push the next button, I am given the statement, answers need to be reported correctly to the nearest tenth of a gram. Great, now I've got to be a little bit more careful and a little bit more precise, just like a good science student should be able to do. So I need to answer this at 354.6 grams. Once you're able to do that, you can proceed to the next section of the form. This next section is focused on the value of feedback and how feedback can be delivered at 4 different levels. This section also provides clarity about the learning you will be doing today. The learning target is based on a standard from T-Tests and informs you of what you should be able to do by the end of the session today. The success criteria breaks down the target to help you determine what is expected of you today. At this time, pause the video and take some time to read and reflect about the information about feedback. Think about how this can be incorporated into your teaching practices. Then answer the first question on the page. The last question on this page will mark the independent asynchronous portion of this course. This is an example of how a branched question and how you answer it will determine your learning pathway. At this point in the form, you can use the back button to return to a previous section and change your answer to a question, which may also change your learning pathway. There is an expectation that you will create a Google form and provide me with the link. Failure to do so will result in not being awarded credit for this course. Form responses will be checked on a weekly basis, so please wait 7 days before contacting someone to provide you with the credit in Eduphoria. Thank you and have a great session.